I first heard about Temple Philadelphia project when I was in my first year here at John Moores University. It involves working with students at Temple University across in America in Philadelphia. And what we actually do is create a dance piece together using a webcam. It's split down the middle and Temple Philadelphia are one side and we're on the other. Our aim is to create a piece of dance interacting with them, even though we're actually 3,000 miles away from each other.
It's a way of making dance a lot more accessible to a lot more people, you know, and bridging gaps as well. The guys in Temple, they work completely differently to the way we work on our degree, and it's kind of opened our eyes up.
Dance should be moved on in society today and it should develop, and this is one way of developing technology and dance. It's been really enjoyable to have this experience and it develops you as a performer and a dancer.
There's been massive challenges for us as performers. We're performing to a live audience here, but we're also performing to an audience we can't see in America. So it's been really difficult to get the balance right between performing to this audience and performing to the screen.
For the first 4 weeks, we were just fixated on the screen because obviously that was a new thing to us and we were just not used to it. And I think it took us about 8 weeks to realise that we were dancing with other people because we were kind of doing solos fixed on screen.
I've struggled with finding myself on the screen doing everything opposite than what I was doing myself. So I was putting my left arm out, whereas on the screen it looked like I was putting my right arm out. So it took a while for me to actually adjust to that.
And you've got to get to grips with all of that, as well as creating a dance and knowing what the people you're with are doing, the people on the screen are doing, that you've got two lots of audiences. It's quite a lot to get into your head within the sort of 10 weeks we've been working on it.
I've really enjoyed the whole journey from not knowing anything really about the project to really understanding my different audiences and the different dancers.
Every year I think technology is becoming more and more advanced and therefore more reliable. We've only had one session out of the 10 or however many we've had where it took us a while to get things set up.
Digital fragmentation happens quite a lot, where the dancers on their side tend to freeze and we have to kind of wait for them to catch up with us.
We had a problem with size, didn't we? Like in our space, we'd look like giants and they would look like really small people. And it was like vice versa every week for a while until we realised like to adjust the camera.
Yeah. I know that what we've managed to do this year is going a stage up from the year before, and we've already been talking about, you know, new technology coming out that could help make this easier or, you know, more efficient and more effective.
Today's performance day and we're all really excited. Kind of nervous because we've learnt so much in these last 10, 11 weeks that it's quite hard to bring it all together and make sure all the things that we've learnt are shown to the audience.
I think we've all progressed so much since the first rehearsal and I'm really proud of what we've got to show today. So bring it on.
At the end of the performance, we invite the audience to come and have a talk with us to get some feedback on what they thought of the piece and for them to ask us any questions.
Us as dancers and performers, we can't see it as a whole, so it is really informative to get feedback from the audience and see what they say.
It's been really enjoyable. It's had its moments where it's really confused me and there's been moments where I've been really stressed, but I mean, I've learnt so much.
I would do it again. Been recommending it to all the second years and I tell Pauline you want to come and do this Temple project.
For all of us, I think we've really learned a lot of skills that we can kind of just keep transferring.
When I go into my classes now, it's helping me, you know, concentrate and understand things a bit more. It challenges relationships, it makes you understand that you have to work with everybody in the space, you have to connect with the audience, you've always got to be connecting when you're performing.
It'll look really good on my CV because it's working internationally and I'm still in an undergraduate degree programme and I've got the experience of working with other people who work in different styles.
Dance needs to keep up with the technological world because it seems like our bodies are being left behind. You just need to be able to work a computer to get far in life and things like that, whereas we can be up to date with technology and still bring old traditions of dance with us.